worried about the condition of Muslims in India, that Hindutva is leading to the persecution of Muslims was a quote that you made. I can turn around very easily and say, what about the condition of Hindus, of Sikhs, of Christians, of Ahmadiyyas? We've had Shias being killed only yesterday by Sunnis in your country. I mean, I can give you a long list of forcible conversions, of temples being targeted. I mean, Mr. Foreign Minister, surely the condition of minorities in your own country should worry you far more, given that the percentage of Hindus, Christians have actually gone down to below 1%. Shouldn't that be your worry as a politician of Pakistan?
As a politician of Pakistan, within my own domestic politics, absolutely, I'm a champion, not only for minority rights, but for interfaith harmony. My party, the Pakistan People's Party, is the only one actually who has directly elected both provincial and national members of parliaments who are from our Hindu minority. And unfortunately, the state of Indian politics today is such that neither in your upper house nor in your lower house is there a single Muslim member of the BJP. And I think that that speaks volumes for the country, who has the largest Muslim minority on the planet living within its borders. My concern is not isolated to India or to Pakistan, actually. I believe this is a phenomenon we're seeing the world over.
So the population of Muslims, ironically, in India has grown in recent times, while in Pakistan the population of Hindus has declined. Because there is forcible conversion, there have been attacks on temples. I can give you the long list. If you are saying you and your party is committed to interfaith harmony, you must ensure that this doesn't happen. You come from Sindh, you must ensure it doesn't happen. I mean, that, you see, again, it's the proof of the pudding, sir, lies in the eating.
So evil exists everywhere in the world. The question is, how do you respond to it? In my province or in my country, if such an incident takes place, I will be on the side of the victim. I will try, and the life is unfair, our institutions and system is unfair. There are times where I will not be successful. But my attempt will be, my want will be, my niyat will be that I would want to try and resolve an issue in an amicable way for the victim of the situation.
Can you give us that assurance?
I do it every day if you just Googled or looked. But the point is, can you say the same for what happened in Gujarat? Was the government at the time actively involved in trying to save lives, or was it trying to do something else? And I think that's the fundamental difference. It's not like there's no hate. In America, it doesn't say, sir, I haven't finished my comment, and I understand that you're emotional. So I'm trying to suggest that hate has no borders. You have hate incidences and with increasing frequency all over the world, but they happen in Pakistan, they happen in India, they happen in Europe, they happen in America. The difference is how we would like to see responsible states react to that. And the India that I was taught about growing up, the India that my mother raised me explaining how this India was like, I was told that India was a secular democracy. And I, growing up now as a young adult, see a very different India. If I comment on that from time to time, I don't mean that as a personal slight to anyone. I don't mean that as in order to be offensive to anyone. And it doesn't mean that I'm not cognizant of the challenges within my country. In fact, I actively attempt, whether it's through legislation or pushing the police or provincial authorities, to try and address such issues.